Peace, peace, peace. What's up? What's good? What's happening? Daily Motivation Live with Coach Bey. We trying something new, and it looks like it's going to work. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's see how it goes. I'm trying something new. We're going to see how it goes. All right. We're going to see how it goes. Daily Motivation Live, Coach Bey. Peace, peace, peace. How you feeling? Today is a celebration. In the words of my man Dave Chappelle, it's a celebration. It's a celebration. It's a celebration for the small things. Celebration for all the small things. You know, sometimes we only look at celebrating the big, big wins. And sometimes you got to celebrate the small ones. Okay? And the small wins. Look, I had a small win today. Just now, a few seconds ago. I told you yesterday I was trying something new with the stream and didn't figure it out in time before I came on with you, but we just winged it just now and it's working. So I just want you to celebrate the small wins. You know, sometimes we allow those small things to just kind of slide by us, but it's important to celebrate those things as well. All right. As you go on your journey, I mean, today I had I got a surprise. I got another surprise. So the podcast is one thing. We'll talk about that in a second. But I got something else that's coming that's huge for me. That's huge for me. And I will reveal that soon. But today was a big milestone when it comes to what I would like to share and what I am going to share with you at some point in the future. And I would say in the relatively near future. But you know, you got to celebrate those wins. And I just want to celebrate with you right now that the things that are really that really matter, sometimes it's just the small things. Sometimes it's just the small things. It's the fact that you was able to get up, get out of bed, and just be healthy today. Sometimes the things that really are big but small because you don't really think about them as frequently as you could. The small things like being able to have a job to go to, being able to look in your refrigerator and have something. I'm telling you right now, for a long time, you know, I was focusing on what I didn't necessarily have, right? But you got to remember that somebody always has it worse than you have it. Somebody always is going to have it worse than you have it. You know, and I went through that journey with my daughter and retinoblastoma and that whole piece. And I had to remind myself that somebody always has it a little worse than I have it. And just to kind of celebrate the small victories that may not be huge, but they mean something. Those small victories mean something. So, you know, don't poo-poo the small things. You know, the small things that you believe are small are huge. You know, my daughter, she comes home and she's excited about things that you wouldn't believe. The fact that, you know, her friend, or the fact that she might have gotten a little red ribbon that said that she showed respect at school. Celebrating the small things. It's important. It lights her. It lit it just lit her up. Lit her light and her fire up. And, you know, it may be small to me or someone else, but it's huge to her. So it's important for you to make sure that you not only celebrate and acknowledge the big accomplishments, but the small accomplishments. So I want you to think for a minute about some things that may be small in the big scheme of things, but that could potentially build and move you towards a space that's going to get you closer to your dream. Think about that. You know, a couple things came together for me today. Ideas, just celebrating the fact that ideas are popping in my mind and being happy with that. Celebrating the fact that I get to be and spend time with my loved ones. Celebrating just little messages that I received from my mother. You know, celebrate the small things because they matter. Sometimes we take for granted those small things, and, you know, it's important to realize that it's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. You know, I was talking to one of my friends from a lifetime ago, and we were talking about how, you know, it's cool for us to reconnect, but not only because, you know, it was nice for us to reconnect, but also because not everybody made it. Not everybody made it. And that's big. That's not a small thing to celebrate. But not everybody made it. I did start that TikTok account. And I started sharing some things to TikTok, really through another platform. And then go. No, you don't type too much. It's all good. So yeah, no, I need to give some more attention to TikTok, but I just been focused in other spaces. But I don't want to make any excuses. All right, I need to give the TikTok world, some love as well, and hopefully they can give me some love too. Everything is Coach Bey Inspires. Everything is Coach Bey Inspires. So if you want to look for me, you can find me anywhere. You Google Coach Bey Inspires, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. It's all in alignment. But that's why I don't want to spend too much time. I don't want to take too much of your time. I just want to make sure that you understand that the small things matter, because the small things will help you build over time to that big explosion, that big celebration that you're looking for, the big dream, right? Designing your life is a process, and within that process, there's a lot of small things that make up the design. And speaking of Design Your Life, the Design Your Life podcast, big shout out to my friend Linda Booker. She is amazing. And today was the airing of my conversation with Linda. And it was a wonderful conversation. She shared a bunch of jewels. And like I said, she's the queen of clarity. So she helped me clarify a lot of things over time in some tough spaces. So I encourage you to engage Linda. She'll give you some free time just to sit and clarify things. So sometimes you need clarity. So if you can't find her information, reach out to me. But it's Linda, Linda. Booker is Bucher. And if you just Google Linda, you can find her on LinkedIn. She has an Instagram page. She's one of my friends here on Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, I would encourage you to reach out to her and just spend some time with her. Like I said, she'll give you a complimentary conversation, and you never know what that's going to spark. Get outside that comfort zone. I shared some things with Linda that I probably haven't shared with many people. And just by being vulnerable enough to share, she's a part of this journey. She really, truly is. So, Linda, thank you wherever you are at Linda Booker. Check her out, the Queen of Clarity. We look forward to the next episode. Check out the episode today. Check out past episodes. We're up to number 3, and we're not stopping. We're going to keep going. It's Women's History Month. Big shout out to all the women in the history of the world and currently. I want to give a big shout out and love to all the women, my mother, my sister, my wife, my daughter. Give a big shout out to all the women that I love in my life. And she's not here right now, but just speaking of my wife, I'm not where I am. I'm not doing what I do. I'm not in the mindset that I'm in without her. And I am forever grateful to her for just the wonderful angel that she's been for so many reasons, and being the rock in what we do. So I gotta give a big shout out to her. I mean, it's important, and this is not celebrating one of those small things. This is a huge celebration. But check out the podcast, Design Your Life podcast, every single Wednesday. We're coming with a new guest next week. I think we're going to keep the theme, it's Women's History Month. Let's keep the theme of women going. Let's keep it empowered. Let's keep it moving. Women probably should be running the earth, and we probably wouldn't have so many issues. But we're going to keep it going. And I want you to remember, always remember, never forget that you are a champion. You might need some clarity. You might need some mentoring. You might need to get off the couch. You might need to get out of your comfort zone. But even though you're in that space, still a champion. Design your life. I'm gone. Peace.